One of the key elements of our distance learning course at PBD is our series of video lessons, which replace the traditional classroom teaching that people have at schools and at colleges. We create all of these video lessons using PowerPoint, but we use Office PowerPoint Mix, which is part of the Office 365 suite of programs. So on the screen you can see an ordinary PowerPoint presentation, and up here you can see the Mix tab. Now when you go to Office PowerPoint Mix, there are a number of things you can do, and what I've done here, I've used it to insert a video recording. This is a video that I've got from YouTube of George Bush talking about the 9/11 attacks. This is a lesson teaching the language and structure of speeches. So I've inserted that video using Office PowerPoint Mix, and then I've set the playback option so that it plays automatically. Okay. The other thing that Office PowerPoint Mix allows you to do, as you can see here, is to record, to do slide recordings. And if we click on here, it takes a minute or two to come up. So this is what you get when you click the record option in Office PowerPoint Mix, and you can see it gives you the option to record audio and video. You click full screen so that when people watch it, they're able to make it full screen. You have the option of recording your webcam. That could be either the integrated one or an attached one, and you have the option of recording audio. You go through and you basically present your PowerPoint slide and record as you're going through. You can edit within here, or you can put it somewhere else. Once you've finished recording, you go back up to the tab, you have a number of options. You can preview it to check that it's okay, and then you can upload to Office Mix, or what we do is export it to video. So we turn it into a video and then we upload it to YouTube, because that then allows us to do other things with it, which I'll show you now by going back to our equal side. So this is our video lesson, and if we click on here, now what I've done, you can see these little icons here. I've put it into Edpuzzle, and I've used Edpuzzle to insert some comprehension questions. And what happens when people get to these comprehension questions is that the video stops and they get a pop-up with these questions. So here this is talking about the language, this is testing their understanding of the language, and they have to answer the questions. So if we just answer some of these and press submit, we then get the feedback, and this is what's so good about Edpuzzle, that you can put in your own feedback. Okay, so if you're creating the resources yourself, you can ensure that the quality of the feedback is what you would wish it to be, and it's useful for learners, and it helps them to progress. Now you can set Edpuzzle so that the video will not continue playing until they've answered these questions. You can also set it so that you get feedback on the learner's engagement with the lesson and also their answers to the questions. So you give your class a code and they log in with the code. So that's the sort of thing that we do with our standard video lessons. We create them in Office PowerPoint Mix, upload them to YouTube, or put them in Edpuzzle and put in some comprehension questions. The benefit of doing that is that obviously we're creating them ourselves, so we know the quality is there, and the questions using Edpuzzle means that it keeps them on their toes, so they can't just sit back and passively absorb this. They actually have to take part in it and answer some questions.